But first, joining me live, Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz, a Republican member of the House Judiciary Committee. Good evening, Congressman.
Oh, thanks for having me, Ed.
I thought the Speaker of the House was against manufactured crises.
I don't know that Democrats know what the word crisis means. Obviously, they can't claim that we have an economic crisis. We've got growth at twice the rate that was expected under the Obama economy, and everybody's doing a lot better. But we have a real crisis on the border where 3,000 people a day are turning themselves into a system that we cannot accommodate additional influx for. And now we've got a tortured interpretation of a constitutional crisis. I can assure you that is not the case. The game you're watching isn't the game that's being played. The very reason Jerry Nadler is going after Bill Barr has nothing to do with the 8% of the Mueller report that hasn't been seen, and it has everything to do with the fact that Bill Barr is now turning the tables on the people in the Obama White House, the people in the deep state and the intelligence community who politicized a FISA court, and the investigators, I think, who departed from normalized practice.
Some of those investigators, like James Comey, I noticed, have been having op-eds they're writing. They're doing more TV interviews. They're trying to get their side out. Are they getting nervous about what Bill Barr is going to do next?
Well, of course, it's not a coincidence that James Comey is on like the Redemption Tour 2.0 right now, trying to articulate his message, because he knows that Barr's probably coming after Comey and his band of merrymen, who largely paved the way for Hillary Clinton to not face consequence, and then turned around and really did the Russians' bidding for them by delegitimizing the election process, and then after the election of the president, trying to delegitimize Donald Trump.
Well, Congressman, you mentioned Hillary Clinton and her emails, and your party had great fun in 2016 chanting "lock her up" at the president's rallies. Today, the president was lashing out at the idea that Dick Blumenthal and other Democrats are saying they might want to lock up Donald Trump Jr. Here's the president. I'll let you react. Watch.
I was very surprised to see my son. My son's a very good person. He's now testified for 20 hours or something, a massive amount of time. The Mueller report came out. That's the Bible. The Mueller report came out, and they said he did nothing wrong.
So why, if the president wants to get all this behind him, why not let Donald Trump Jr. come in one more time and tell the truth?
I think what this latest subpoena shows is there's never getting this behind us as far as the Democrats are concerned. Donald Trump Jr. has given dozens of hours of testimony to the intelligence committees in the Congress, and that doesn't seem to be enough. This is obviously an effort just to try to continue the fiction that there was some sort of improper action. But I think we all can recognize if Donald Trump Jr. had committed a crime, Robert Mueller would have charged one. The reason Democrats say that Donald Trump wasn't charged is because he was the president. Well, Donald Trump Jr. is not the president, so if he had done something wrong, he would have been charged with a crime. This is simply an effort to try to maintain the fiction that there was improper conduct. That has now been proven false.
Congressman, last question. As you say, Robert Mueller had 2 years, all of these subpoenas and witnesses, and decided not to indict, for whatever reason, Donald Trump Jr. and a whole bunch of other people. In addition to that, you believe that the Mueller report exonerated the president. If all of that is true, why doesn't the president want Bob Mueller to testify before Congress then and just say, hey, he's free and clear?
Yeah, I think that'll ultimately be a decision that's not left to the president. I have no problem with Robert Mueller testifying. In fact, when Democrats had the Bill Barr subpoena, I offered an amendment to substitute Robert Mueller for Bill Barr. I think we've heard a lot from Bill Barr. I'd love to hear from Mueller. Democrats on procedural bases blocked my amendment, blocked our access to Mueller. So I'd love to see Mueller come in.
All right.
We got a lot of questions for him.
I bet you do. Congressman Gaetz, we appreciate you coming in.
Thank you.